Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the longest running daily variety show.
On the road today, looking for another way to ease my mind and know my living.
The Mark Inspire Show.
Of the passing cars.
Day 1,785. 1,785 days in a row, broadcasting live. Just trying to break everybody out of this malaise. This crazy world that we live in continues to destroy every soul. The world is supposed to be something we're excited about. The future should be exciting. Shouldn't be terrified by the future. And I feel like that's what's going on. So we break away from it every single day. I'm sitting here right now drinking something special. I got my Three's Company. Three's Company? What are you talking about? This is the Golden Girls. The Golden Girls. Guys, I'm drinking a milkshake tonight. This is a schmoothie. And this one's special. This one is special. I'm going to tell you a little about it. That's good. That's a good schmooth right there. It's an applaud to the guy who made the schmooth. But where did you get the schmooth from? Where did you get the ice cream from, Mark? Well, I made it, silly goose. I got myself a milkshake maker. And so now I'm making milkshakes. And the reason is, I saw the recipe for Pinkberry. You guys remember Pinkberry? I don't even know where the hell they have a Pinkberry anymore. But I used to love the tart ice cream they had at Pinkberry. And I was like, where the heck do I get this tart ice cream from Pinkberry? I can't find Pinkberry anymore because they're closed, at least not in my area, that I can't find a Pinkberry. And so I find a recipe. It's like, yeah, make your own Pinkberry. You just need an ice cream maker. And I'm like, okay. And so when I saw this recipe, I was like, that's easy. It's like Greek yogurt and sugar and whatever else. I was like, I'm trying this. So I made my very first ice cream. It's basically a Pinkberry schmoothie. It's Pinkberry ice cream with strawberries in it. I gotta tell you, I pretty much nailed it. That's pretty much a Pinkberry right there. I'm opening up my own Pinkberry. People coming out, can I get a Pinkberry? No, I'm sorry, I'm drinking them all myself. I didn't get an ice cream maker so I can make you Pinkberry. I got an ice cream maker so I can make myself some Pinkberry. Joanne. What's that, Joanne? No, I'm sorry, Joanne. I can't hear you over the wheeze. She's doing it, guys. When Joanne shows up and the wheeze is louder than the music, not good. And you tooted? God almighty. Guys, Zabrowski's here.
There's something to live for, yeah. There's something to die for, yeah.
Don't go anywhere. You got Matt Zabrowski showing up with a woo-hoo. He's going to lift you up a level. What's that, Zabrowski? Zabrowski says he wants me to point to him. I could do that. Zabrowski! Give it to us, buddy. I'm going to keep the point. I'm keeping it. Woohoo! You know, when you got Matt Zabrowski as your number 2. What's that, Joanne? No, Joanne, I'm sorry. I can't hear a thing over your stupid wheeze. Oh. Joanne! Tootin' from the top. Tootin' from the top of the show. You guys, when you're trying to do a show and Joanne's tootin', no good. No good. So we have a guitar here. It's day 1785 in a row. Why? Why the freaking hell do I keep showing up here every day for 1785 days in a row? Why? What's the purpose, Mark? Well, I guess if I can get you to forget about what's going on in the world for a minute, and either laugh at the goofball is on the screen or feel the music that's coming out of the guitar from the goofball, then I think I've accomplished something. And whether it's, I guess, now or in the future that someone finds my show, and it doesn't seem like it's been an easy process for that to happen, but if anybody ever comes across all this content, the 3,600 pieces of content, hundreds of songs, thousands, probably over 1,000 songs easily. Nightwind, how are you? Oh, Nightwind said, you show up so I can see you. Thank you, my friend. That is true. That is true. I show up so you guys can see that somebody can provide a touch of hope in this world. No matter how bad anything gets, I think Mark's going to show up again today. And so 1,785 days in a row, I've been here for you. Whether or not the rest of the world knows that yet, or one day finds that hope, that piece of hope, that that just sliver of never-ending love, I guess. You know, when we're kids, we're born into this world, and all we know is love. Think about that. You're born, and all you know is love. You're this little baby, and all you know is this love that keeps being thrown at you, and keep getting held and kissed and loved. And it's like, as we start to discover the world, we start to, I guess, get desensitized to everything. And at a certain point, it's like, there's a kid. It's not that little baby that you held and loved, and you all you did was send love at it. It's like now you're talking back, you're dropping things, you're making a lot of noise, you're whining, whatever. And this kid starts to feel all these other emotions and starts to experience the world from a different, I guess, perspective. And it happens very quickly, you know. So we have this innocence, we get this love for a little while, and then we get the rest of this shitty world. And I think that if there's at least one guy who shows up every day and puts on a show for you, you could say to yourself, hey, you know what? No matter how bad anything gets, there's at least one thing that's guaranteed every day. The sun will rise every day, and Mark Pires will be live. Now, how long? I don't know, but 1,785 days in a row. We're about to hit 5 years in a row every single day. That's a freaking Guinness World Record. I'm certain of it. They don't acknowledge me, just like the rest of the world doesn't even know I exist, but I'm still here showing up every day. So if you happen to be on TikTok, show up, go over to YouTube and just type in Mark Inspires. Subscribe over there so we can keep building out the platform. All right, so let's play a little something for you. I also, again, I think it's a little interesting that the one guy who does show up every day since December 31st, 2018 also invented the only drum in the world for guitar players. There's only one drum in the world for guitar players, and I happen to invent and patent it. It's pretty cool. If I was in China, they'd have millions of people watching me on a daily basis. A guy who shows up every day, invented something, innovates, they would show to everybody because that's what they appreciate in China. Innovation, creativity. They value it. Here in America, they shit all over the one guy who's been live every day since December 31st, 2018. The one guy who's dropped 209 songs on iTunes, 9 full comedy feature films on YouTube, and live every day. Just creating. On the only drum in the world for guitar players, which the person also invented. Mental. fucking A, Joanne! Gonna... Calm chameleon. You know, we don't need more Kamala chameleons in the White House. Okay? No more cackling. Oh gosh, shut up with this stupid. Alright, that's better. Trying to get the cameras set up, situated. It just doesn't work out. You know? Or whatever, we're dealing with it. YouTube it, guys. YouTube it. You can see this in person. Check out the BeatSeat. You can see it on YouTube. I really want my other freaking stick. Sometimes you just need to look for it for a second, you know, and then you take a little sip of your schmoothie. It's a good pinkberry schmoothie right there that I made today. Guys, the BeatSeat, the only drum in the world you can play with your hands and feet at the same time while sitting completely upright, and it sounds like a freaking drum kit. Let me show you. BeatSeat, the only drum in the world you can do that. BeatSeat.rocks. Order yours, I'll build it for you. they're getting shorter too. The sun goes down before you know it. Feels like it's 9 p.m. Really 4:30 on tops. Sun go down, the stars start to penetrate the atmosphere. Pass your problems at the door. No need to look back, you're on to better days. And all you see is all your friends, is all the people you used to call your friends. Caught up in the monotony. Shut down the noise. Shut down the hate. Turn on the light. No need to fight. All we got to join hands. We got to find a new plan, yeah. What we've been doing ain't working, no. You could see blood in the streets. We need to find a way to break through. We can do amazing things together, me and you. Amazing things we're going to do, me and you. When we shut down the lies of the world. What are them lies? Let's talk about them here. 1, 2 through 5. We'll talk about race all the time. There ain't no difference between me and you. Don't matter what you look like on the outside. It's what's on the inside that matters. Oh, if we let the light flow, we could see brighter days. So shut off the noise, shut off the negative. All they got is negativity for me and you. Break away, yeah. Join me here each night, each and every day. So long as running short, the entire universe. Take yourself out of the picture. Turn around and look back with a different point of view. Sometimes you need perspective. Sometimes you need to shut it all down. Step away and see it all. Things piss me off. every night I break away from the world. We start a new world here on our own, far away from the twilight zone. Yeah, you can find a slice of peace here. All you gotta do is join. All you gotta do is show up to the rest. We're on a quest for our salvation. We're on a quest for salvation. I dare you to join me for the ride. We're in the middle of it right now, my friends. I don't know what I'm singing, I don't know what's coming out of me, but I keep doing it nightly, 1,785 days in a row, yeah. Just let the music flow, just let the love flow. It's only a matter of time, free, yeah, you can be free. You can do what you want, yeah, you can be free. You can jump, you can hang from a tree, you can do what you want to. It's your time, it's your moment. the world any way you want. You can see yourself in that world any way you want. You can shut down all the noise. All you got to do is want to break away, to break free. You can break away from the lies. You can break away. You can see the light. You can break away from it all. All you want to do is break away, break away, yeah. Break away, yeah. Break away. Control the time and signature, yeah. They can't stop you when you're on the road. Just keep on going. You can break free. You can be what you want to be. Just shut off the noise. Oh, just shut off the noise, yeah. Shut it all down and see the light. See the light. Hit myself with the pick. I didn't come up with a hook on that one, unfortunately. I usually have a hook, and I didn't have one. You know, like... Got some fire. Still, I don't know which day I wrote this, but I gotta download this. falls down in bucket falls. I freaking love that. Rain falls down, falls down. Rain falls down, bucket falls down. Rain falls down in bucket falls. Guys, that's a song right there, I'll tell you. Tomorrow, guys, don't forget. I don't know. I'll have a piece of content for you. I have a content for you every day. I did put out a piece of content today that I did last night with the time I almost got scammed on the $6 million real estate transaction. And then also the story about how I did have my identity stolen. It's all in that one piece of content I dropped earlier on YouTube. Just type in Mark Inspires and watch it. It's called How I Almost Got Scammed. Or I think it says, I don't even know what it's called, but basically I revealed the scammer's name. I show you all the paperwork he sent me, the offer sheet he signed, and all his proof of funds that said he was worth $338 million. So all that stuff is on that episode. It's like 18 minutes long, but it's because there's it's a three-parter. And then Joanne steals the show at the end like usual. What's that, Joanne? I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the wheeze. You know. Anyway, guys, tomorrow I will be back, and we're just 14 days away. That's 2 weeks away from 5 years in a row every day. It's freaking insanity. So getting back to why do I keep showing up? 1785 in a row. Why keep going every single day? I think I answered it earlier, but there are some out there. Maybe a few, maybe none, but there hopefully is a lot more than a few people who look forward to, even if they can't tune in, just checking quickly to see if I did go live. See if that one thing in this disgustingly the world that's dying, everything dies in this world, and it's all being destroyed. But does that guy have what it takes to show up again today? So it seems like kind of a stupid, trite reason to do it, but there's no hope left in this world as far as I can see. Everybody's given up. So if I could provide any here with some music and some comedy and some just truth within the moment, I think then I've done my job. So, 1,785 days in a row out, Trying to find my channel here. Here we go. Guys, don't forget that Santa's on the Run premieres on Friday at 1 p.m. Ridiculous song. Totally ridiculous. If you haven't hit the like yet, please do so. Please leave a comment after the show. That helps us. I got some good insight from my brother Adam Mark Fugel. He said, Mark, people need to watch more of your content for longer. They can't, if it's a 2-minute piece of content and people watch for 30 seconds or a minute and 30, it doesn't help the show. Please just watch till the very end. And then when you get to the end, leave a comment and then hit the like. And if you can share it, even if to yourself, share it, whatever, just share it, because everything helps in the algorithm. And the more YouTube sees that you guys are interacting with my content, sharing my content, watching all of my content, then and maybe only then will we find new people. Until then, this will be the floundering channel on YouTube. You see everybody else grow but me. And I've been live longest and most consistent. And it baffles me, but it's true. So I keep showing up. I'll keep showing up. Don't worry about that. But I'm at a loss at how we grow. I don't know. I don't think I could create better content. I don't think I can write better songs. Every night we write awesome songs. Every night we create silly comedy. Every night I get into something that's in this moment right now. I don't have a script. This is 1,785 days in a row of no script. Showing up and letting this moment take us somewhere. Why the fuck wouldn't anybody want to be here more often than that? Like, oh, I'm going to go to a show that literally lives in the moment and then creates nightly for me a piece of music, a piece of comedy, or something truthful in the moment. And we still can't grow. It's like, And what I mean by grow is when I'm live, there should be thousands of people watching this program. Thousands. Every night. And it's not because I think I'm great. It's because this show's been live for 1,785 days in a row. It's the longest running daily show on earth. People should want to show up just because there's a show live for 1,785 days in a row. That's the reality. Whether or not my content is good or not is moot. There's a guy who's been live in front of you for literally 5 years in a row. And in 2 weeks, it'll be 5 years in a row every day. That is part insanity. Part insanity. Maybe even more than a part. Nobody can do this. I'm married with 3 kids, and I've shown up for 1,785 days in a row to a world that doesn't even know I exist. Why? Maybe there's more to this guy than just, oh, he's on again and only 16 people are watching. Maybe I'll go to find a stream with hundreds of people on so I could be in a chat with more people. That's our issue. When people do show up, there's not enough people for them to stay. And that's our hurdle, is getting to a point where there's enough people here where people who are on the outside are like, what is this show? Let me check it out. There's 250 people in the chat. But we can never get there. Then people who pop over or even see it are like, oh, there's only 12 people in that stream. I'm not going to check that stream out. There's only 12 people watching. Oh, in the corner it says day 1,785 days in a row and there's 16 people on. Screw that guy. He must suck. Whether or not my content sucks is irrelevant. Nobody even knows. Find out. Have it in front of you enough to be able to say whether or not you like it. And at least to know it exists and that there is a show for you every day. You know, like I said, it's not for everybody, but if you like comedy, if you like music, or if you like truth and the moment taking place and something authentic, then you should like this program because that's all this is. You can't make anything up. Just let this moment take me in all different directions, sometimes at the same time. And it's mental. Yeah, as a content provider, yes, I humbly submit you need to have good quality content. That's absolutely true. Yeah, that's true. Let's see a little... Yeah, that's true. Verte says you need to have quality content or there's no there. If your content is crap, then your chat has to carry the day, and you need to say this specifically. Well, no, I agree with you. So, I mean, in general, like I said, I don't think anything I put out is bad. Although, again, I'm a little bit biased. There are some things that are definitely goofy, super goofy, so much goofy shit I put out in this show. But as far as the music, there's some really powerful stuff there. And even if I'm not singing and creating songs live, just playing the guitar, there's some crazy guitar playing going on here on a nightly basis. And if you like that, if you like music, I'm pretty sure we're doing some crazy off-the-chart stuff here on a nightly basis. This is all live looping. Everything you hear here, it's not like I'm like playing pre-recorded tracks. I'm looping the stuff in the moment. You know? Oh, goodness. Yeah, it's just frustrating is what it is, Trish, after this long, to be able to, you know, I'm living the life of insanity. You know, the definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over expecting a different result. And that's me. That's me. 1,785 days in a row of showing up every day, putting on a powerful, in-the-moment positivity show about comedy and live songwriting on a drum that no one ever saw in the history of time because I invented it. And I don't know what else I could do besides that, you know? So, what's frustrating is when you put out like a cool news story. Like I'll put out a news story like this one about the guy with the real estate scam, or I've been doing lots of really cool stories lately. And they'll get very, very well received on Clapper. Or TikTok occasionally will share something. But YouTube never fucking shares anything. And it's like the only time I could ever get them to share anything at all is if I do a short. And then occasionally a short gets out there, but never big. They never go big. After they get to 1,500 people, 2,000 people, they stop my content from getting out there. They don't let anybody see me. It's fucking mental. Like, why can't I have a handful of pieces of content that I've seen a couple million people? And then I could be like, okay, look, I just suck, guys. No one likes it, clearly, because we've had a few pieces of content that I've seen millions of people, and no one wants to see me live, so fuck it, I should quit. But that's never happened. 3,600 pieces of content 5 years in a row every single day. The most consistent streamer on the planet. So, Verte says, you are where God wants you and needs you. If you are following God or Prime Source Creator or the Muse, how many people can you personally connect with, Mark, that you mention us all by name is it? Well, that's not really the issue, Verte. The issue is that I'm not a 20-year-old guy, and I'm doing something out of the kindness of my heart. And to show up here every single day and to do this and never make even a couple dollars in order to make it, to even be able to tell my wife, hey, look, I'm making something for doing this every day. That's the bigger issue, is to do this and to put self out there for 5 years in a row every day, and never, the people who run the platforms never allow me to be seen enough to make a living at this, is what really is what I have a problem with. Is I've been controlled into a hole because I created the Donald Trump show. It all revolves around that. If I didn't do the Donald Trump show in 2019, then that's it. And as far as spiritual growth is concerned, I think I've grown the most on the planet here spiritually. I'm alone in a room creating every day for the last 1,785 days. Like that, you can't get more spiritual than that. And some of the music we created here, especially in the last couple months, is so powerful it could change the whole world. I'm certain of it. I'm certain. If we had the whole world listen to one of these songs, like the Star Wars song, or the, dare I say, Leaders Keep Spending, which is No More Wars, or Soldiers Keep Marching, has named it 3 different things so far, but it's got 239 views, guys. These songs are so powerful, and they don't even let anybody see them. So, whatever. I can't change any of it. I can't. I've created the songs. They happen in the moment here. That's the other thing. I can't get pissed off about it, because the only thing I've really done as far as putting extra time in is editing these songs down into radio ready or YouTube ready songs. I'm creating them live in the moment. It's the creator that's giving me all this content. So if nobody gets to see it, it's because evil runs this world. The devil runs this world. You think the devil wants you to hear the music from God? That's what you're hearing every day. It's not me. It's the freaking music from the creator coming out of my guitar, out of me every day. You're connecting to the creator of the universe on a daily basis if you watch my show. That's why they won't ever let you find me. That's the truth behind it all. I'm not anybody special. I'm just a person who's connected to the purest form of life, the creation of it. It's where God is. I'm here every day with God. And then God comes out through the guitar, through the music, through these beautiful melodies, these words that fly out of me. They're not in a book. This is God speaking to you. That's why there's 17 people on and not 17,000. Because if 17,000 people heard the word of God, heard the real truth and power of God's voice, and the love that comes out of the guitar from God, oh my goodness, it would be over in a second. The people that control the evil that they put into your ears and spew at us constantly they'd be on their knees begging for mercy, because we control everything. And that's why we don't have any control, because they keep us at each other instead of at them. It's like this freaking one room of people that run the whole world. A bunch of dickholes. And we sit here and we allow it to happen. And we just do exactly what they want, which is fight and hate and divide. And that is why we sit here on this mouse wheel. And you're right, though. You're right, Verte. I am exactly where I'm meant to be. Because if I was any further along, who knows? I probably wouldn't have created any of this music. You guys know what happens when people do find success. All of a sudden, they're very busy, and they've got all these things, like campaigns they've got to go do, and they've got to go do a shoot, and they got to go do this, that, and another thing, and they don't have any time to be them, to create, to be in the moment. So I think you're right. I really don't want the fame that goes along with it. I just want my music to be successful enough that I can make a living and I can do this show. That's it. And then it's like, okay, great. Maybe the BeatSeat takes off, and so I can just do this show. And I don't have to focus on all the, I got to sell real estate. When I finish this show right now, I got paperwork to draw up. I got an open house to plan. I got pictures to edit. That's what my time is focused on, is real estate. because I've never been able to connect anything with this. This is just a hobby. This is just a hobby. And I've got 209 songs in the world as a hobby. That's fucking crazy, guys. There's nobody else I know of in this world that's put 209. The Beatles put out 219 songs, guys. I'm about to pass the Beatles. My next album comes out in 2 weeks. I'm passing the Beatles. And no one knows I exist except for this awesome family that shows up here every day. And it's just mental. Like I said, like my music, hate my music, but just know it exists. That's the problem I have. Someone shouldn't be here creating, and you don't let anybody see it. That's the issue I have with YouTube, the issue I have with all the platforms. And now again, I'm starting to see Clapper's pretty cool actually. And TikTok is hit or miss. Sometimes they share something, most times they don't. They won't share any original stuff. They only share controversial stuff. They want us hating. They want us dividing. They want all those little controversies going on in the chat. Keep you away from the moment. It's all intentional. They won't share a piece of real positivity. They won't share a powerful piece of content that could bring us together. That would be detrimental to their mission, to destroy us. And I refuse, you know. Oh, goodness. Keep your lamp full of oil. You'll be called on to use it. Yeah, I guess you're right. Virginia, you rock. Yeah, I've said this before, and I hope that everybody, at least who does show up here and sees this message, understands. I'm not speaking about you at all. You guys are amazing. I have to tell you, like, there are times that I'm in the middle of my day, and I'm thinking about all the crap I got going on, trying to sell a piece of real estate. And I'll think about S. Cooper, I'll think about Trish, I'll think about Renee Woods or Bobby Chizzy or Verte. I'll think about somebody who I know I see here every night. And it kind of gives me a little fuel. I'm just like, I know I'm going to see that person later when I go live. I know Wharton Fissel's going to be there to lift me up. And so in a weird way, I do only need my disciples, as Verte says here. I do only need my 12, my 13. I don't need more. It's just the world needs what I do here. And that's the real crime. It's not something I need. It's what the world actually needs. They should be getting it because I'm putting it out there. It's not like I'm like, I'll be live next year, guys. This is 1,785 days in a row of them keeping something positive from you. So this is the issue that I have is it's like, you know, and again, I know it's subjective. So everything I'm doing, it could be just total miss. Like, I think McLavin Ribbon's hilarious. To have a parody president of the United States, and I'm like pretending that I'm running it for president against Joe Biden and Donald Trump. To me, that's the funniest thing in the world. Maybe it's not funny at all. Maybe doing Family Feud and being Steve Markey isn't funny. And the Milkays aren't funny with their stupid bow ties. Maybe stupid Joanne with her dumb wheeze looking like Chainsaw Massacre face isn't funny at all. Even though she wheezes extremely loud. And toots. You know? Smile, it's your shine. That is true. You know, I wrote a quote. I used to write quotes all the time at the beginning of the show. This was a positivity show only when I started it. And I put all these quotes out on Instagram. They're all there if you guys want to go back. There's hundreds of them. And one of them I wrote was, a smile has an energetic value that... A smile has an energetic value that... Jeez, I can't remember my own quote. How do I not remember that? Now I have to find it. A smile has an energetic value that costs... Oh! A smile has an energetic value that costs nothing to the... Oh, man, what is it freaking... How do I not remember this? It's actually the main page of my Facebook group. It's called We All Need a Laugh. Basically, the concept was a smile costs nothing to the person who gives it, and it provides a real energetic value. You can affect real change with your smile. That's real. And I've seen it happen many times. People changing just in front of your eyes because of a smile. When people smile, they disarm me. If ever I'm feeling weird or you know, defensive and someone smiles, I'm automatically disarmed. It's the most powerful weapon you have is a smile. Affect a real change in this world with your smile. Oh, Bobby Chizzy, my friend. I'm so glad to hear that you spent some time with your son, buddy. I want to hear more about that. Nobody should ever not have access to their child. That's they grow up so quick, and to not be able to be there is something that's not fair. So I'm here for you, brother. Love you. Anyway, guys, remember tomorrow we're gonna do it again. Joanne will be wheezing again. That's what she does best. It's obnoxious, I know. I'm sorry about it. I mean, I don't know what else you want me to do about it, you know. Bobby Chizzy in the house. I got Pamela Swan. I got S. Coop in the house. Schumann, my brother Verte. Guys, if you've not subscribed to Verte and the Schumann Residences, remember, when you get into the green, that's a problem. You're going to have to call Verte and see, what do I do now? I'm in a green deal. I get a green Schumann going, you know. I would school you, Dr. Wayne Doppler style, but it's getting late, guys. Well past an hour. I started doing this rundown at about 52 minutes. Tried to finish up before an hour. Saw how that went. Oh, goodness. Trish Killian. Virginia in the house. Wharton Fissel. And over here on TikTok. Let's see who's kicking it with me on TikTok right now. I got FJC Truth in the house. How are you, my friend? So good to see you. Thanks so much for being here with me. That's Over the Tank Frank, my brother. And over here, I got Basic Beef Finds. Thank you so much for being here with me, Unicorn Cake Unicorn. Right? Did I get that right? I did. Guys, 1785 in a row. Tomorrow we're doing it again. So make sure you subscribe to the Mark Inspires YouTube channel. Hit up all the crazy content. 209 songs on iTunes. You can pop them on Spotify and listen for free, guys. And every night we're writing new stuff like this. Go away. You got to go away now, but you can come back tomorrow. Leisure number 7. My brother. And Wharton Fissel. I see you guys. I will see you tomorrow. You got to go away, yeah. Joanne, would you like to say goodnight? Guys, I'm sorry for the wheeze. She just tooted. You guys heard it. Joanne, what the heck? We're trying to do a show over here. You tuned it out. Freaking smells. It's disgusting in here. You kidding me?